Hello, Capricorn. Thank you very much for tuning into your general read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan. For supportive oracle cards, Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. I already shuffled. Let's go ahead and get in and see what we have for... there's a face down card here. Alright, so for Capricorn, there's a very strong love feeling here. Like it was there's a lot of love feeling here. Literally, there's only the Lover's card at the beginning, but it feels like it repeats through the whole reading. The situation you're coming into, you're very locked into it. You care. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner. Just to be fair, it doesn't have to be. It could be sibling, family, friend, somebody that you very, 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 very much love being in your life. It could be a best friend energy, somebody you do something with constantly. Could even be a coworker that you just you love hanging out with. Doesn't have to be like a romantic love. But what I'm getting here is you're very devoted, very connected, very much attached to someone. But there's certain aspects about this person, and it really does feel like a person, that you're just kind of like, you could do that a little better. That could go a little better. It's almost like they just don't jive with the way you do things once in a while, but it's not so bad that you can't stand it, but it's just kind of like once in a while they just do things and you're like, that's really not the way to do that. But you're so connected to them and you care about them so much that you kind of you let it go. You don't really cause a hubbub about it. You're just kind of like, yeah, that could go a little better, but you got to do what you got to do. All right, so that's what this is starting with. Now, in the environment, I got this card face down, which is the Ten of Cups, which is telling me they're really enjoying themselves. They don't seem, I feel like there's something that bothers you about them. They literally don't know. Either they don't know, they don't get it, or if you've told them, they just don't think it's that big of a deal. Something like that, because it's just like not even making a dent here. Now, as you keep going forward with this person, I'm seeing the Wisdom card between you and them. They seem to make allowances. Like, I literally feel like there's certain things that you do that they think you're a little too stringent on, but they just kind of roll with it. It doesn't seem to stress them too much. They're just like, well, that's the flavor of the Capricorn, so that's fine. They really like you. They don't care. I feel like vice versa. There's certain things they do that I feel like it gets under your skin more than theirs. I feel like it just kind of aggravates you a little. But I also see you kind of like, okay, I know if I do this, they're going to do that, and, that's fine. You just seem to be more, like, this person well enough, you're like, yeah, I know they're going to do that. I don't like it, but I'll live. Again, both sides get along very well. I don't see, little annoyances are just brushed under the rug is what I'm kind of feeling. Which, whatever that is. Now, as this keeps going forward, this person really does believe you'll always be in their life. This is how their energy connects to yours. They've got the Empress, which don't get caught up in the gender of either of these cards. The Empress, the King of Pentacles, there's the Empress, King of Pentacles, and the Sun card. Like, they really like you in their life. They really want you in their life. They're very happy to have you in their life. I just get like an oblivious feel here, and I feel like that's the point I want to make here. The oblivious feel in the sense of, there's certain things that are not sitting right with you. I'm feeling it again, and maybe I'm playing it down too much, because I feel like there's things that you're not happy with with them, but they just always think you're going to be around. I'm kind of worrying if they're taking you for granted a little bit. And I'm wondering if that's the problem. Because there's something that feels a little off. They got the Sun card. They literally think you're always going to be there. They're very I feel like this is like an energy where they think they're doing good, but they're always expecting you to help. I almost wonder if they have you helping people that they know. And they're almost volunteering you for things or something like that. Something's a little off here. But they literally think that that's okay. So whatever that is. There's what is the issue? Because I'm feeling this here. something here is just they're feeling like you're always going to be there. But I'm noticing this card next is the release card, like somebody's letting go. I literally feel like somebody's letting go, and I'm just like, why both sides care about each other so much, like who's letting go and what's happening. A dynamic is changing. A dynamic is changing. Like, I don't know if you work with this person or if you're going to move or somebody's going to move away or because the release is I'm getting like there's a distance that's created. Somebody changes jobs, somebody moves, somebody gets involved in a relationship or something that changes the dynamic here. The dynamic definitely changes. And I'm getting the release here is like, I feel like even though this bond is never going to go away, I'm feeling like it's going off a little to the side for a while. I just feel like it's not as strong after this release. It's not completely gone. It's not completely gone, but I'm noticing on your side, you've got the King of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Swords. All this on your side. You still care about this person. I don't think that's changing. But I'm also seeing like you're letting things be. Like there's a distance, there's a dynamic that is definitely changing. And I feel like you're letting things be, you're letting things stay over the way they are. I don't feel like you're challenging this. When I'm getting the King of Wands, like you're actively deciding to let it be. You're not trying to create anything here. If there's distance or whatever has changed seems to make, the connection a little weaker than it usually is, you're letting it be that way. When I'm getting the King of Wands for you, I feel like you're deciding, like, I'm actively going to let this be this way. You do also have the 8 of Pentacles. You're looking at the situation. Like, why is this happening? How long is this going to happen? Is this going to, like, move us away from each other? And we're going to, like, it's going to keep a distance between us. But the 7 of Swords especially is telling me, like, you're letting it be. You're just kind of, like, you're holding off to the side. You're not going to really... You're not really trying to invigorate or reinvigorate the situation. You're just kind of like watching how it's playing out. You're stepping back. This seems to end with the Peace card, which I don't feel like this is bad. I feel like what they're saying is, I don't feel like the connection will ever be completely broken. I do feel like it's going to wane for a while. This person will always be a part of your life in one respect or another. But I'm also getting the Peace card is kind of like, it's not feeling like you have to do anything or either of you have to do anything. It's just going to be one of those relationships that just sometimes it's stronger, sometimes it's not. I really feel like the last period that you're exiting was probably one of the stronger periods you're going to experience in this lifetime. But it's not going to completely go away. I feel like this is mostly for, like... I feel like this is for people who are coming towards this and they see it coming. They're seeing a change coming, or they're having that weird inkling like there's a person that's very close to you or somebody who's very important to your life and you're like having those weird feelings like I feel like something's about to change. And this is kind of like that validation, like, yeah, the relationship is going to change. It's not going to go completely away, but the intensity is going to take a dramatic, downturn for a while. I don't feel like it's going to go completely away. But the Peace card at the end is like you're still in good terms. You're just not going to be as connected as you used to be. I think it's fine, though. I think it's good. All right, I'm going to shut that down there. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.